guys, Steve Wolbach, your friendly public adjuster. Today I want to talk to you about a term and a service that I provide. It's referred to as a policy review. Now, a policy review is simply where I review your policy. A lot of times, if you're local, I actually come to the home and I go through the policy. I sit down with you and I explain to you just what type of coverage you have, what is covered in your policy, and then even more importantly, what is not covered in your policy. Now, the whole purpose of this is what we call being proactive. This is a situation when everything is going fine. You have no issues. There's no leaks. You're not missing any siding. The roof shingles have not blown off. Everything is going just fine. Now is the time to review your policy and see if you are adequately protected. We have the ability to do that. Once we're finished going through this, you as a homeowner have received an extremely helpful and useful education on, number one, your coverage of your policy and how, to some extent, insurance works. A lot of people have what we call a blind trust with their insurance company. I talk to people all the time, and I'll ask them about what happens with their company, and I have a good one, and then I always follow up and say, well, how did you ever file a claim? And more often than not, the answer is no. So I say, well, how do you know you have a good company? How do you know you will be treated fairly when and if you have to file a claim in the event you've suffered a loss through some type of peril? Well, you don't. It's all blind faith. The home, and this is an old cliche, the number one largest investment you make in your lifetime is the purchase of your home. And you're going to treat it with, well, they're a good company because I see them advertised on TV. Do I understand what my policy says I'm covered for? Heck no. But I don't need to because I know I have a good company. Well, you do need to. You don't necessarily have a good company. Just because somebody does a lot of marketing, just because you have name recognition of that company, that has no bearing whatsoever of how good of a company they would treat you during the claims process after you've suffered a loss. There's where I come in. I can help you to determine what level of coverage you have, number one, because you're probably not aware there are different levels. And in addition to that, within those levels, there's different types of coverages. Do you have RCV or ACV? Do you have water and sewer backup? Do you have sump pump endorsements? What's the level of that sump pump endorsement? What dollar value will it pay? Is there a special deductible if that occurs? Do you know what your deductible is on the standard perils? And what is the deductible when you actually have a wind/hail or a hurricane? Is there a special deductible? All these things you'll learn when I come over and sit down with you and go over this policy review. Or you can email me it and I'll be glad to look at it. When the distance is such it just doesn't make sense. Although if you're willing to pay for a ticket for me to come out, I'll go to wherever. If you're in Nebraska, sure, send me a ticket. I'll come on out and take a look. But if not, you can just scan the page, the declaration. 1 to 3 pages is all I need to see. And I will review it and we'll go it over with you and explain to you what you're covered for and again, what you may not be covered for. So guys, that's what we do. When we provide a policy review, it is an enlightening experience for you, the homeowner, to be able to have a real understanding of how well your home is protected or not. Or in the event that you do have a claim, what can you expect? How will you be indemnified? Will you be completely made whole? These are some insurance terms, but these are the way it is. This is reality here. Guys, get a hold of me. Take me up on my offer. It's free of charge. I will charge you nothing. I'm willing to go over this with you to help you. My name is Steve Wolbach. I am your friendly public adjuster. If you like what you heard, would you give me one of these? If you would, share this with others. Maybe you know someone exactly that should benefit from this right now. Let them see it. And of course, would you subscribe to my page? Guys, I appreciate you listening. I appreciate the support you've given me. And I'm going to continue to put information out there to help you folks. Thank you very much for tuning in. Have yourselves a wonderful day. God bless you.